Padre says, do you have a preferred domain registrar? Gracias. Well, I usually use Namecheap for a lot of stuff, but more recently I've been registering or domains directly through Google. If you go to domains.google, and I like to do that because, for like any sort of lead gen asset that I'm setting up, or if it's for a new client or something like that, that doesn't already have a G Suite or formerly G Suite, now it's Google Workspace account. I like to buy the domain through Google Domains. It's $15 per year as opposed to like 10 for, or whatever it is on Namecheap, $12 or whatever. So it's a little bit more expensive. But what I like about it is it's an instant like validation signal to Google to register the domain through Google. And then throughout the checkout process, all you got to do is check a box and it will automatically add Google Workspace to that domain so that all the MX records are set up, the DKIM records, all that stuff, SPF, all those kind of things. If you've ever done any sort of email campaigns, you need to have all that stuff set up. And if you try to set up Workspace on your own, you have to go in and mess with DNS records and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do that with Google Domains. You just check a box and it will automatically add it and configure everything for you. And the DNS is great because you can go, the advanced DNS settings in Google Domains is very much like Cloudflare. So if you're familiar with Cloudflare, you can still add all your custom DNS records that you want, just like you would in Cloudflare. And it's so I split most of my domains up between Namecheap, if they're like test domains and things like that. But if it's going to be a project that I'm going to build on either for a client or for a lead gen asset, then I like to buy the domains through domains.google, because again, it's an instant validation signal. Like, for example, lead gen stuff for GMB. If I'm going to try to register a GMB somewhere, if I set up the domain through Google Domains first and add Workspace to the account, then I found that I haven't had any issues getting the postcard delivered or whatever, and then verifying the GMB. And I think it's because there's you're starting off from a paid account immediately, like right out of the gate, you're in a paid Google account, which is a validation signal. So hopefully that makes sense.